So let's add our first sketch picture on the top plane, which we already created from the snips. So let's select top plane and select our sketch picture, and our sketch picture is going to be, let's go to desktop, and it's going to be this one here. Okay, and then what we're going to do is, instead of resizing this image, I don't need to resize it, because no matter how big our part, we can always scale our part up to what we want. So what we're going to do is we're going to move the sketch picture somewhere about the middle here. Okay, and we're gonna come up here and press OK on that and choose a midpoint line and get to roughly about the size of the car, something like that. Okay, press escape, and then we double click back on our picture and we just move it down here. Okay, and we just come in here in the front and try to align it as best as possible. So don't need to play too much emphasis on the sketch picture itself. So yeah, I would say that's on the middle. I'm going to press OK on that. Okay, and I'm going to exit the sketch. And now we're going to add our sketch picture. Let's make it a bit smaller, like that. Okay, so we're going to add a sketch picture to the front plane. So sketch on that. Normal to profile. Let's add a sketch picture there. What we're going to need is the side view. Okay, and we already have our center, already have this line that we created earlier. As you can see, these two dots. So we're just going to align our car with that. So what you want to do is want to align the bottom of the car to the line. So that's our line there, that's our point. Come somewhere there. And then we just want to align that there. Let's get it forward like that. I think that's perfect. Okay, and let's have a look. Okay, that's not bad. Okay, I'm going to press OK on that, and I'm going to make another sketch on the front plane. Let's get normal to profile, and what I want to do is I want to align the wheels. That's the only thing I want to align. So I'm going to grab a line from here out, center line, and I'm going to exit this sketch. I'm gonna go back and make a sketch on this plane. But the best thing to do is to get this line out is you come out here like that and exit the sketch, and then come in here and go to 3D sketch and grab another center line, snap on that point, pull it out here about something like that, and you can toggle between the XYZ with the tab. So let's see, let's do another one. It's going now around X and Y, and now it's going around X and Y, and what we need is X and Z. There you go, that's the one we're looking for. So click over there, exit the sketch. Okay, so now if we exit the sketch and then go on to our top plane and then press normal to profile, we can kind of see where the center of the wheel is. So let's go back to our front plane. And then we know that the front of this mirror is lining up with the wheel, the edge of the wheel. So let's grab another center line and let's click from here. See, it's exactly lining up. So the edge of this mirror, front of the mirror, is lining up perfectly with our wheel. So let's come up here about there, exit this sketch, and we're just going to add another 3D sketch. Set 3D sketch, center line, and we're going to align with that one there. Control Z. Let's grab our center line. That's perfect. Okay, so X and Y this direction. So you can toggle that between the tabs. Okay, so that's fine. Let's exit the sketch, the 3D sketch, and let's get to a top plane. Sketch on the top plane, normal to profile. So that's our mirror here, edge of the mirror. So yeah, it's kind of lining up with the end of the car, which is, so that's the bottom of the car. They diffuse the front spoiler diffuser, and that's the edge of our car itself, which is this part here. So that's lining up, and the end of this diffuser is lining up with this edge. Okay, so we are looking good. So let's exit that. Okay, so now that we have these, we can hide these lines. We don't need them. Hide that, hide that. Let's bring that back. Let's bring our sketch back. Okay, that's fine. Good. Let's see if we can hide this line here. Oh no. Sure. Okay, you can stay there. That's fine. Okay. So the first thing we are going to create is the let's get back to the picture. So the first surface we're going to create is this top surface that goes from here all the way back here, and then this side section here. Okay, and then it's going to go all the way down like that, and we trim out whatever we need to trim out. So as you can see, the hood is actually on the same level as this little bit of side part here. So we're going to only carry the half of this side part. So this side part is at the same level as the hood and the rear, because this one go up and come down and then go up. Okay, so and we're going to create this part here with the side. Okay, so let's get into this one here, and then let's create a sketch on the top plane. Okay, so the first spline that we're going to create is going to come here all the way to here like that. Okay, so let's create that. Let's grab a spline, and then we're gonna always come from farther out than the actual body. So something like that. And then something back here all the way like that. So when you're working with surfaces, it's important that you don't try not to introduce too many splines and too many curvatures, because the more curvature and more spline you introduce, the harder it is, harder it is to create your surfaces. And not only it's hard for your surfaces, but it's hard on your computer as well, and then hard on your design. So let's have a look at this line that we created. So we move in a little bit like that. Something like that. It comes in. The reason why you see that is because the car, the vector drawing is not really the smartest, and that is the curve of the corner of this surface. So let's put our curve back into position. Let's move up to here, and let's try to manipulate our spline a little bit more. Pull this out about here. Let's see, line back there. Okay, and maybe up back here a little bit. Okay, so I'm quite happy with this one, and then of course we're going to bring this up. So this is the first spline, and our second spline is going to come here, because that's also a curvature, that is more like a fillet. That's a fillet. So we're going to come about here, and we're going to keep half part of this area here to create the level for our, because the hood, the back and the side is at the same level. So we're going to come with this spline somewhere here, keep half of it, and then go all the way this way. Okay, that's going to be our second spline. So let's keep this spline here. Okay, and then the next spline we're going to create is on this surface. So exit this sketch and get into this sketch, front plane, sketch on that, and then we're going to need this corner here that comes down like that, because our second spline is going to be starting from here. Okay, so let's grab our spline and let's start from about here. Let's just follow best you can. And somewhere about all the way out here. Okay, and then you can always come in with your handles and then make some adjustment to it. Bring this up about here. Okay, and this here. Okay, I'm quite happy with that. Maybe just add a little bit of curvature here. That's it. Okay, I'm happy with that. I'm going to press OK on that. Exit the sketch. Okay, and then what we're going to do is we're gonna come over here where it says Project Curve, and we're going to select this curve. And but first let's delete this, and let's select sketch on sketch. So let's select this sketch and this sketch. Okay, and that's created our first curvature. Okay, so I'm going to press OK on that. Okay, that's good. But Perfect. So I'm gonna leave this here. In the next tutorial, we're going to go over and create our new display state. So see you back then.